tonight we're staying at an ostrich farm, kind of random. We just got a tour from the guy, super awesome. So we'll insert a couple of those videos right here, just so that you can kind of see a little bit of what we saw. Anyways, super cool. Here are some of the goats that they have. This one's like a 300-pound goat, and then a couple smaller ones. And then we got to see some ostrich eggs, and Nick's hanging out with some ostriches right now. He's trying to get your ring. He's trying to get your jewelry.
Probably, huh?
Females are usually a little bit nicer than the males. What is one of the craziest things that you learned on our little tour about ostriches?
The guy that showed us said that he's been attacked twice, and he was kicked, and when he was kicked, he broke his hip and broke his pelvis in half, and where he was kicked into another pole, and on the pole he broke like 3 or 4 of his ribs. So
all because of an ostrich kick, like one single kick.
Mm-hmm. He said that they are strong enough to kick through a car door. It's insane.
Anywhere between 18 and 36, depending upon the breed, and the African black ostrich generally has like a whiter neck. African blue has like blue color, like that in it. And then reds are, we used to have some, we don't anymore. Their legs, see that red stuff on the front of their legs? That's what their whole neck looks like. And their necks are like this big around, and they're nightmarish body wise. But he does make up for that with trimming himself to look perfect. So
these 3, so these are all females. They're young, and so they're not as like aggressive or mean or anything like that. And so he said if we were gonna wander around, these are the ones that are probably gonna be the nicest to visit. We saw some other ones, and there's one named Fred, and he was terrifying. So yeah, a little bit crazy. This is where we saw the ostrich eggs, and they're huge. Holding it, my hand was getting tired because it was so heavy. Nick let me hold it, and I handed it back to him, and then
They're probably like 3 pounds or so. An egg is probably about like 2 or 3 pounds, depending on like how big it is. But the ones we were holding were probably about 3 pounds.
yeah,
It's crazy.
it was cool. Very, very unique experience. Okay, so what it's doing right now, that's the guy, the male one that was flapping its wings. That means that we were getting a little too close to his females, and he was not very happy with us. So we just stepped back a little bit, and it's usually not a big deal, especially because they're in the pen and everything. The guy said that they should be fine.
Like really majestic and really cool, but like terrifying at the same time.
That is just them being nice.
They're being social.
They're being social. How does it feel to have them like bite you, basically?
So like you said before, their beaks aren't like sharp, so it doesn't like hurt in terms of that. It's just like pressure on your knuckle. So it feels good. It's like cool that they're being like
Nice.
social. It's like a little bit scary when they get all like
Big and angry.
they look so.
It's really cool. It's a little bit terrifying, I'm not gonna lie to you. After him like telling us about them and everything that they can do, basically. So like a male ostrich can kill a lion. It's a little bit scary. Knowing that is a little bit terrifying to be near. Luckily, he said like this area is pretty safe, and to just be aware of like when they're flapping their wings and like getting really aggressive or being like mad, if you just step away, like they chill out. It's just a little bit scary to like be near them and be like, please don't think that I'm going to attack you. Okay, so we are
Walking
in a park right now. We're basically in Anaheim. It's just north of Anaheim.
Anaheim.
How's your day been, Nick? What happened today?
It's been so good.
We woke up on an ostrich farm.
What else did we do?
We drove all the way here.
What else did we do?
Stop.
And then I took a lesson from my buddy.
How did it go?
It was good. It was good. Pretty straightforward. Nothing too crazy. And now we're at this cute little park.
I had a meeting with my manager and it gave me a headache and it's fine. But now we're at this cute little lake. We found this park. We spent some time at another park today. And then we came to this one, and apparently this one costs $3 to hang out at.
I don't know if it's worth $3, but it's pretty cool.
It's kind of a dope park. It's ginormous. So what's the plan moving forward, Nick?
So we're gonna hang out here for a little bit, probably walk around a little bit more. I'll watch a little bit of a show, and then I'm gonna go and play trumpet with my buddy again for another little lesson this evening. And then we're gonna drive to our little harvest host, which is just south of Anaheim.
Hopefully they haven't approved us yet because we booked it last minute.
We will stay there.
We suck.
We don't suck.
And then we're gonna go to the beach tomorrow.
What are we doing?
We're going to get bonsai bowl.
If you've been to Hawaii, you know how good they are. What's also in his car? Good morning from Murrieta.
The mountains of Murrieta.
So my family has a family friend who lives here, and she's letting us stay here, park our van. So we thought we'd go on a little walk and check out the property a little bit.
Very exciting.
To the camera. This is Ids.
He's huge.
We like Ids.
Hi, Ids. Hey, look, he's here. He's huge.
He's pretty big.
He's taller than I am, and he's not even like doing anything.
And he ate my apple.
How did that make you feel, Nick?
Sad, so I got a tortilla.
He kept trying to eat his apple, and Nick was like, no! And I made Nick feel guilty because I was like, you're being mean. I don't think it can have a tortilla, Nick.
Why? I don't know if they can either, to be honest.
Feeling spicy today.
Ids, everybody. Hello from this cute little town. I'm not really sure where we're at, but it's in California, and they have pie.
So we were driving through because we're heading to a vineyard to stay at tonight, and there's this spot that's called the Julian Pie Co. And I was like, it's literally named
make a decision.
Pie.
So we turned
How can
in.
we say no? So we're excited to try it. We'll let you know if it's worth it. The ratings, I looked up the ratings, 4.5 stars. So we'll let you know. So we got the pie. It was a little bit of a wait. Everybody and their dog decided to get it. Nick just got the original, right?
OG, yep.
And then I got the crumble one. I also got hot chocolate, and we got these little like pie like crust pieces with cinnamon and sugar on it. So spent like 20 bucks, but it looks amazing. So we're gonna try it really fast.
I'm gonna try and do it one-handed.
Go, Nick. They heat it up for you if you eat here, and they don't otherwise. So we told them we were eating there. Yep. Yeah, it's freaking good.
That was good. Apple pie!
Oh my god, that's so yummy.
I've never really had an apple pie that like melts in your mouth. Usually I have apple pie that you can like crunch the apples. That's the kind that I really like. But the apples on this like just melt.
Do you want to try mine?
Kind of, but not really. Just kidding, it will. Is the crumble yummy?
Yeah, it's super
Mmm.
yummy. Next is pretty good too. This is a little bit more tart. So if you like more of a tart flavor, the original is where it's at.
And Tyler's is really.
I'm
pretty
a sucker
sweet.
for anything sweet. So this is my jam.
What'd you say, babe? Worth 20 bucks? I'd say so.
You could also get it with ice cream on top, and that also looked really yummy. But
We also found out you can. Sometimes they serve pie with cheese. I thought that was only like a Men in Black thing, but apparently it's not.
so yeah, you can get it with cheese as well. We chose to just go original because we got some drinks and stuff. And so yeah, we're gonna finish this and then head to the vineyard that we're staying at tonight.
So we just got to this super cute winery.
Everybody's already super nice.
It's a gorgeous view. Got here at like the perfect time.
It's very nice here. So this is the busiest place that we've stayed thus far. There's 3 other people from Harvest Host that are staying here tonight. We're all kind of lined up back there. You can kind of see us. So right now we're just wandering around the vineyard.
Yeah, because it's like pretty dang good size. So we're just kind of checking it out. They gave us this cool little self-guided tour that we're trying to follow along.
We're doing a really poor job at it, but
it's pretty.
it doesn't even matter. Who cares?
So,
Good morning.
many moons ago,
A year and a half.
we got married right there.
Okay, we got married like
Actually,
right
right
over here. But the reason we chose this spot was because of that. And we're back to reminisce a little bit. We woke up this morning at the vineyard and decided, you know what, let's go spend the day in San Diego, just like we did for our
honeymoon.
wedding and honeymoon. And it's a little chilly.
Yeah, it's a lot chillier than the last time we were here, but it's still magical. This is where it all began.
A year and a half ago,
Officially, it's where it all began.
on our honeymoon is when we first like really seriously talked about living in a van. And like in my vows, I like talked about us living in a van. And so now it's so crazy that a year and a half later, we're like back
And we're doing it.
and we're living in a van.
So cool. So pretty.
Prettiest of places.
Majestical.
Majestical!
So we're walking to the first place we went for breakfast after we got married.
On our honeymoon.
It's called Cafe Italia in Little Italy in San Diego.
So yummy. And then for lunch, we're gonna go to this place called Mimo's. It's the first place that we were like, I'm so excited that we're going to Italy because it's the most magical food ever.
That's where we fell in love with Italian food. So we're very excited.
Okay, it's a little loud in here, but we got this gelato drink and we got it on our honeymoon. And what do you think, Nick? Is it as good? What do you think?
It's better than we remember.
Okay, so the last time we got little paninis and they were so yummy and we totally forgot that that's what we got the last time. So we just ordered this. It looks fantastic. So we're in Little Italy. The Cafe Italia is just right there. And our favorite food spot that we found here is Mimo's, which is right there. So we're gonna get that for lunch in a couple hours. We're gonna head down to the pier, I think right now. We're just gonna kind of walk by the harbor. But yeah, we're excited. So far, Cafe Italia lives up to our remembrance.
So
It was amazing. What do you think of the toast, Nick?
it was really good. It was super thick. So the toast itself was like really thick and there was a lot of like toppings. But it was like so good. They had this goat cheese on top.
Woo!
So yummy.
Yummy. Don't mind the plane. Okay, we've only been here like 10 minutes, but what do you think, Nick? Is it as good as you remember?
Watch this. It probably doesn't look that cool, but it's like the softest thing. It's so good.
So it is as good as you remember?
It is as good as I remember.
I'm so excited. That was amazing.
Yeah, probably some of the best pasta, if not the best pasta
Ever.
I've ever had in my entire life.
Yeah, so we've just been comparing it ever since our honeymoon to every place we've ever gone, like including Italy. And so it was nice to go back and realize that like it truly is like some of the best pasta ever.
There was a little part of us that kind of thought
Like the
it
memory
might have
was
just been like we like hyped up the memory because it like felt so good, but it was not. It's like some of the best Italian food we've ever had.
Yeah, incredible. So now that we spent most of the day in San Diego, we're getting ready to take off. It's now starting to like sprinkle a little bit. It's overcast, a little chilly.
We're really full.
We're very full. So we're gonna head to where we're staying for the night.